Well, this has been the Canadian Broadcast Museum Foundation has been around since 1999. And Bob Lane and I, when Bob retired from Chum in 2003, late 2003, he wanted to continue with the Chum archives. So he asked me, because I was always an archivist, I didn't throw anything away. My house is ready for an episode of The Hoarders. But so we started in 2003 just archiving the Chum material, which no one had done to that point. It was all over that building. And so we started with that. And then a couple of years later, 2006, I think it was, Bob joined the board of directors here at the Canadian Broadcast Museum. And then he asked me to join on the acquisitions committee because he knew I knew a lot of people that had stuff. So we did that. And then I joined the full board in 2008. And Bob Lane is now the chairman of the full board. And basically we're trying to preserve and save Canadian broadcast history. So much got thrown away. We have an executive producer, Keely Wilkinson, who worked for CBC a lot. She saved the CBC from throwing out a lot of valuable things. Like they were going to throw out all of the wardrobe when they needed space down on Front Street there in their building. They were going to throw out all the Wayne & Schuster costumes from all those Wayne & Schuster shows. She saved them. They aren't in this particular, they're in storage right now, but we saved them. Same with a lot of the tapes. Michael McClear was a very famous CBC reporter in Vietnam in the late 60s, early 70s. And he would carry this portable typewriter across Vietnam and type his stories up and send them back to CBC. We have his typewriter. We have all of his reports. But a lot of stuff, I mean, when we started on the Chum archives, there was a lot of stuff missing that we'll never find. Most radio stations, when they move, toss everything. A lot of stuff has been tossed, but people still have it in their basements somewhere. Some people that, oh, I like to save this, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what we're trying to. We'll get the big corporations because they'll have to do it by government law eventually. They'll have to save stuff. But it's the people that, like you and me, that might save something that from our era and or their era or whatever. And we want that stuff. So we're building this thing. We have amassed a massive amount in the 4 or 5 years that we've really gone at it.